Hello everyone, welcome to Tech with BSK channel. So today I'm going to start Azure Zero to Hero series. So here, before going to Azure, let's discuss about on-prem data center, on-prem physical server, how we manage earlier before cloud, so that you can make understand exactly what is the difference between normal data center and also cloud data centers. So before we were in cloud, so everything earlier we used to take care everything in on-prem data center. Like we used to manage our own infrastructure, like a physical server and networkings, like switches and also power cooling, storages and servers like that. So those all things we used to take care as part of our infrastructure team, and for that we need to take there is a team will be there, infra team, like a storage engineer, and also system engineer, and also some network engineer. So there, and also some support engineer, project manager. This team will be there. So the team used to take care this data center. So what exactly the data center? Let's go in Google and let's check what exactly the data center, so that you can understand a bit clear. What is data center? So let's take this one. Data center is a physical purpose-built facility that houses an organization. The centralized IT infrastructure. It stores, processes, and distributes massive amount of data, powering everything from cloud storage and email to e-commerce and artificial intelligence. Like it is like a centralized IT infrastructure where there is a multiple physical servers, in the physical servers where we have like a storage accounts, network switches, and power cooling, and also like we used to take care of our electricity, everything we used to take care. So for example, we are starting our new company or new organization where we need to set up our infrastructure. Let's take an example. So before cloud, if you want to like set up any infrastructure, so we need to set up everything from scratch, and we need to create one data center, and we need to create a server, storages, networks, those things, and we should take care. So these things and all, it's like a budget will be high. So for example, let's before going to talking about data center, let's talk about how our application is deploying in the physical server. For example, let me open a client. So for example, if you can take let's example this one server, one physical server where we can write some 5 TB HDD, and also we take something around 512 RAM, and OS flavor will be something like HP or like a Dell company. So that company we are managing that, and this is one server. You can take it on it, networking, those things will be there. On top of it, we if we want to any server, so we need OS, right? So whether we can take one OS, let's take that one as, whether it is like Windows or Linux, right? So on top of it, we have an application. So let's take this as the application. So for example, this is one application. For example, this is in one region. So To set up this one itself, it will cost around something more lakhs. So we need to spend some lakhs of amount to manage this particular server. For example, you are buying some server from some like something, some companies like Dell or like HP or like some server managing companies. So we are buying and we are managing OS and we are deploying our application. So this particular thing is costing very high. For example, you want to deploy one more application, so in some other region or like some other application, again you need to own, you have to buy it. So this will be cost more. So on to reduce that one, so we have earlier we have like virtualization concept will be there. So by using virtualization, we can split this particular server into multiple servers where we can able to deploy our application into those servers. So by using that, we can reduce our cost, budget, or cost, and also like infra level, we are able to like manage minimizing our cost. So this one we used to take care of it. By the way, and by the end of the day, we have to manage all this infrastructure, and we used to take care of that. There is a one popular VMware is there. So by using that, we can split our servers, and we used to manage that. So these all things we used to manage by using data center, on-prem data center. We used to like create all these things from networking and storage accounts, and we used to like set up here, and we can deploy our applications. And we have to manage our power cooling and everything, electricity. We used to manage this one. And for example, the same setup we need to deploy in, for example, we are in India, so we want to deploy our application in East US or like some optical location. So we have to again set up this one itself, costing very high. So to overcome this issue, so we have a like cloud data centers came into picture, where that cloud where we no need to create all these things. When whatever you require on rent basis, we can deploy the resources, and we can deploy install those resources into our infrastructure, into our environments. We can manage, and we can start our development things easily. So that is the purpose. When difference between the data center and cloud thing. For example, this is on-prem data center, right? So for example, cloud data center, you can take it. So cloud data center. Cloud data center is a massive remote physical facility owned by a cloud provider like AWS, Google, or Microsoft that houses servers, storages, and networking equipment. It allows individuals and business units to rent computing resources over internet, eliminating the need to buy and maintain your own on-prem hardware. So here we are totally eliminating our managing our on-premises hardware and on-premises everything we are reducing. So we are requesting the resources, and we were on demand on as pay as you go. We are going with that. Where it's like a minute or hourly basis. We are paying whenever we are using, so we can pay that amount, and whenever something is not required, we can destroy or like we can decommission those resources, and we can save our budget or cost. So that is where the cloud computing will work on it. So let's take one data center images. You can go. So this is where you can see this one. You have to manage in data centers. So where you can see the inside data center, we have a like racks will be there. Under racks, there will be storages will be there, and networking will be there, and switches will be there. So everything that cloud providers used to take it, we are totally eliminating this part, and we are easily deploying our applications into the particular resources, and we can manage that one. For example, if you want to like deploy in multi-region, so we can easily request that particular resource in some other wherever region you require. So we can create that resource, and we can able to deploy our application into the particular region, and we can manage easily. That is where it will work it. So the main difference between the data center and the cloud data center, cloud computing. So we are not no we no need we are eliminating totally like hardware managing, like we are eliminating the need to buy and maintaining our own on-premise data hardware. So we are totally requesting our resources on demand or like pay as you go. We can go with that, and we can go we can easily manage or deploy our applications into particular region or resources. We can take care, like we have like a in market there is a majorly take stakeholders major cloud providers like AWS, Google or Microsoft. So those are the major there we can able to like use it. Okay, so this is all about today's session. So that if hope you are understand the concept between data center and cloud computing. So please share and subscribe, and also like please watch on it so that we can able to like update things. Thank you all. Thank you everyone.